What up, you guys? This is Steven, and I'm back with a video regarding Miss Ayumi Hamasaki. So, I feel like Ayumi has been sort of a target for a minute now, or for a while really, in regards to like the media and the press. And sometimes it may seem like that, I'm participating in that at times, and perhaps I am. Not intentionally, but perhaps, I am. So I kind of wanted to make this video and just share with you, 10 things I love about Ayumi Hamasaki, you know, as well as to, sort of come to the defense of Ayumi Hamasaki. Not that she really needs my defense and my help, but still, I just wanted to list some things that I like about Ayumi Hamasaki and see, what you guys think. Do you like those things? Do you not like those things? So that's why I'm making this video. And also, the things that I mentioned are not in order from any type of order. It's pretty much just random. So yeah. All right. So the first thing I like about Ayumi Hamasaki is that she encourages her fans to stay in school, and she encourages other people to stay in school too. As you guys may know, especially the Ayumites. Ayumi dropped out of high school, so she encourages people to stay in school because she knows what that road is like of going through society without a high school diploma. It probably was really tough for her because when she was discovered, she didn't really have much going on for herself. No shade there, but I'm just saying. And statistically speaking, high school dropouts don't do exceptionally well in society, when it comes to like earning a living. Of course, there are exceptions, case in point, Ayumi Hamasaki, but typically not so much. All right. Next, I like her backstory, and I guess this sort of relates to her backstory. I like Ayumi's backstory about her family and the dynamics of her family. Like her father wasn't really around, as well. Ayumi comes from the working class, so like she didn't come from a privileged background. She didn't have a very privileged upbringing, and her mom used to work, a lot in order to support Ayumi and Ayumi's grandmother, which was Ayumi's mom. So, her mom wasn't around a lot of the times, but her grandmother was. So Ayumi developed a very close relationship to her grandmother. And unfortunately, her grandmother did not live to see the day that Ayumi, became a part of the music industry and went on to be like such a huge success. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to see that. So yeah. But perhaps she did see it in some, you know, spiritual way. You know. All right. Next, I like Ayumi's openness. She seems like she's really open. Um, you know, she seems to kind of like share different aspects of her life with people. Like I've seen, her post on Twitter and her post on Instagram, and she really likes to kind of share aspects of her life. But it feels like she's kind of holding back at this point just because she's been through kind of like the backlash of being so open, which I can understand about, that aspect of it as well. So I don't hold that against Ayumi. All right, next. I like Ayumi's lyrics. I like that she writes, the mass majority of her lyrics, Ayumi writes them herself. And also she's, sings songs that probably are a bit tough to sing, like Hanabi or Memorial Address. You know, especially Memorial Dress. I could see that being a very difficult song to sing because from what I gather, it seems like she's singing about, you know, the death of her father. And as well, it's a very, very, you know, it's a song that really, Ayumi is being really candid, candid in the song, you know. So I give Ayumi credit for being able to do that. And as well, I give Ayumi credit for, you know, she kind of stepped into the industry as a songwriter, you know, writing her own songs too from like the beginning. So that's good too. um, Next, I like Ayumi's single covers. You know, I think that Ayumi has really creative single covers, as well her album covers as well. You know, very creative, very avant-garde. And for me, I sort of have like, you know, a photographer's fantasy of Ayumi doing sort of like an underwater photo shoot. I would love to see Ayumi attempt to do an underwater photo shoot. I really think she could do really well, you know, underwater. I know it's tough. It's probably tougher than it looks, but, you know, I feel like Ayumi could pull it off. Next, I like Ayumi's music videos. You know, her music videos, not so much lately as much, but they're still kind of good still lately. But definitely her music videos in the past, like they're really creative. They often have like, you know, a decent storyline in them, and you know, kind of like a nice budget to go along with them to support it. And I think that Ayumi probably has, you know, she has music videos on par with like, you know, international music artists, you know, like Western international music artists. You know, she can compete with them when it comes to their music videos, you know. So, you know, Ayumi represents for Japan. Now, next, I like Ayumi's live performances. Like Ayumi, like I kind of underestimated Ayumi in terms of live performances just because I know that Ayumi isn't the best dancer, but I think she works with what she has really well. And I think she's able to bring it all together to put on a good show, you know, a very entertaining show. And as well, her concerts have a lot of, you know, props and decorations too. And she has like a big dance troupe, and you know, there's like so much that goes into her concerts as well. So I like her live performances, um, and her concert tours, you know, as well. You know. And next, I like that you know, I like that Ayumi remixes her music. You know, she will do like, you know, like Eurobeat remixes as well as like classical remixes of her songs. So I'm like, whoa, like that's pretty innovative because I haven't really seen that happen before. So it's cool that Ayumi kind of plays with her music, you know. Some people might not want to do that just because they're so like, this is my masterpiece. But you know, Ayumi is more like, you know, hey, let's, you know, do a different variation of this and see how that would sound, you know. So I give Ayumi credit for being able to, you know, not be so, you know, just concentrated on this is it, like this is the only interpretation of this song, you know. um, I like that Ayumi, you know, she's really glamorous, and some people might not like that as much, but I do like that she sort of just goes for it and just all, you know, diva'd out and glamorous. You know, she just goes for it. So I like that aspect of Ayumi, kind of like over the top, you know, a bit much. Some people may feel, but I think that it works well for her. You know, I kind of like that aspect of her. And last but not least, I like that she has, you know, been able to break so many records and as well as pave the way for other artists as well. You know, like Ayumi has like the longest string of consecutive #1 hits, and as well she holds the record for having, you know, being the most successful solo artist in Japan, male or female. You know, and I think that is, you know, a great record. You know, those are great records to have. You know, So, those are pretty much the 10 things I love about Miss Ayumi Hamasaki, So what do you guys like about Ayumi Hamasaki? Feel free to let me know. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. Your feedback and support are extremely appreciated and extremely valued. Until the next video, adios and goodbye for now.